Hello, and thank you for tuning in. Rose Ward, stampersdelight.com. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. Or today, come scrapbook with me with Scrapbook Sunday 101. Just a couple of reminders. Don't forget to check out our apparel shop at stampersdelightshop.com, where you can get great stamping apparel, including mugs like this. Another quick reminder, if you'd like to get in on my monthly Fun Fold class, this month it is with Bright&Beautiful. All the links are below. When you place an order with me this month, you will get a card kit if your order is $50 or less and a downloadable PDF. If your order is over $50, you will get 2 of these card kits. Another reminder, we do have the online exclusives going on right now. A lot of those new stamp sets have already gone back ordered, but they will be back in a week or two, so keep your eye out for that. Talking about online exclusives, I will be doing my first ever Stamp-A-Stack online, and we will be using 3 of the sets that are on the, actually 4 sets that are on the online exclusives, and that is the Open Horse Sleigh, the Trucking Along, the Hope and Peace, and a Very Merry Christmas. You can still register up until July 15th. Just know that I will order those stamp sets if you add them on to your class as soon as they are available. So we have a lot going on in July. We got the online exclusives, the clearance rack refresh, bonus days, new card kit, and the paper pumpkin sale. So the bonus days, for every $50 that you spend, you will get a coupon code from Stampin' Up, and you want to hold on to that. It's like cash, and you can redeem that in August. Here is a sneak peek from the artisan team on the Trucking Along. Absolutely adorable set. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to have a little coffee here. So last Wednesday, I did my one sheet wonder, and I used the Zany Zoo or Zoo Crew to show you how to make 8 of these slimline cards. Cute, 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 cute. So go back and check that out. I am going to be using one of the card fronts from the slimline card for my Scrapbook Sunday, and I am going to use the Zoo Crew. So here are the stamp sets, or the stamp set, and here are the dies. Such a cute little set. So let me bring in some paper here, and I am using the Lemon Lime Twist as my back sheet or my base. And then I have this adorable, cute little designer series paper. Now, I did show on my one sheet wonder last week that some of these stamps or dies coordinate, and you can cut some of these out. Let's see, this one right here goes right there. We have this cute little one, which I'm going to use those 2. This is the little alligator. And then on the other sheets, there's other sheets here, and a lot of those dies will coordinate. There's that little guy. I like him. Just like that. Now, if we don't have a die that cuts those out, the other thing that you can do is use your circle dies or circle punches and punch those pieces out, or then just fussy cut the ones that don't have a die. This one has a die. This one doesn't. Okay? All right, so let's get started. Let me put these over here. I am going to use those. First thing I'm going to do is do a little trimming on this designer series paper. And I'm just going to cut off like 1/8 of an inch, just so a little bit of that background shows up. And that's going to lay right there. I'm going to take the back away for a minute because I want to do a couple of things here. So here is just a card front. It's not a full card of the slimline card. And I'm going to use that right up there. I'm going to lay this out first before I lay anything down or glue anything down. And now I'm going to do 2 mattings for my pictures. So I'm just going to take a half a sheet here, and then I'm going to do that at 4 1/4, and then I have another one of 4 1/4. So those are where I'm going to put my pictures. And what I'm going to do, so I mean, this is so cute to use that as your top piece. I'm going to put those right there. Quick, easy page. But I want to add some ribbon, and that is also to the Zoo Crew. And we've got some petal pink and some lemon lime twist. And what I'm thinking here is I'm going to do something like this. Maybe something like that. Okay. So now I have a little bit of an idea what I want to do. I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to add some glue here. Glue here. And then I'm going to take both of these ribbons. First one I'm going to do right here. Be careful if you're putting that glue on first. I have a silicone mat down here, so it's not going to stick too bad. I'm going to cut that. Just like this. Flip that over. And just glue that down. Now my next one is right here. I'm going to do the same thing. I know everyone thought that I wasn't doing Scrapbook Sundays anymore because last week I did Sweet and Simple stamping, and I am going to alternate those. So now we're going to grab another one here, and I'm just going to pull that down and pull that over this way. I'm going to go back in, and what I'm going to do is add a little more glue on top of those. So I will be alternating, since I have so many people that want to see all these different things. I'm just going to add that there. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And one more. Okay, we're going to cut that off. Okay, I have my ribbon. We're going to put that over here. And now, I'm not worried about it because I am going to glue it down. I'm going to grab my lemon lime twist base. And I'm going to add a little bit more glue. And I'm using the Stampin' Seal. You can use whatever adhesive that you feel comfortable with. Okay. I'm going to lay this down right here. Careful to get it where I want it. So that I have a little bit of green showing around the edges. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to take this piece and I am going to lay that right inside there. I am going to use dimensionals. Now I'm using some strips that I had left over. We have these great long dimensional strips. They actually come this long, and they work great for the slimline cards. This one happens to be one that I had left over from a paper pumpkin kit, so I'm going to use those. And then I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool, another must-have, paper trimmer, Take Your Pick tool, die cutting machine, all must-haves. And I'm going to lay that down right here. Now I'm going to arrange those two pictures, which I think are going to go right here. I'm going to grab some more of that ribbon. And I'm just going to cut off a couple of pieces here together. and I'm going to tie those in between. I'm not gluing this down yet. I like to cut these a little longer so my nails don't get in the way. And we're just going to tie that. And this is going to go over there. So we're going to grab 2 more pieces. Cut 2 more pieces off. I'm going to tie those down here. I will be trimming them. Eventually, after I get them all tied up. Okay. So now I can go ahead and glue this one down because I know now where I'm going to put it. Just a fun, whimsical page. And you see I can move these if I have to. This one I'm going to put right here. And I have room to tie some more of those pieces. I already have the happy birthday to you on there, so I already have part of my journaling done. Okay. I'm going to grab some more of this ribbon. I'm going to add one right here. So again, if you didn't see my One Sheet Wonder Slimline cards with the Zoo Crew and Zany Zoo stamp set, go back and watch that, and you'll see how I made those slimline cards. I got 8 out of 1 piece of paper. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to add one right here. That one was way too long, but that's okay. I can slide that down if I want. I'm going to grab one more and put it right here. Now I'm going to go back in and I am going to trim those off. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine. And I'm going to bring in those 2 dies that I had showed earlier. And I'm going to bring in some of that paper, the Designer Series paper. And the first one I'm going to do is Rocky Raccoon, as I call him, right here. And you can use a Post-it note to hold that in place so it doesn't move. I don't know if I have mine right here. Let's see if I do. I do. Look at that. Let me grab this Post-it note. So put that over that. And I'm going to cut this one out. They're all so cute. That's why I did some fussy cutting, and I used some circle dies from the Stylish Shapes. Let me just show you those. And you can move those around that paper, and using the circles, you can cut some of those out if you don't want a fussy cut. take that one out. Put my die over here so I don't lose it. I can reuse this Post-it note paper. I'm going to bring in this alligator, I guess it is, crocodile. Anybody know the difference? I don't. I just don't want to come across one. And I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. And there he is. Pull that off gently so you don't tear your paper. I'm going to put those dies back before I lose them, which I have a tendency to do. And I'll move this out of the way. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to mention is you can color your little guys in, like little Rocky Raccoon there. Just to show you, I have my Smoky Slate blends, the light and the dark. And I'm just going to add a little image here, a little dark, just going around the edges. Like that. And then I'm going to bring in my light, and I'm going to blend that up. I'm going to leave his little belly white. So you can color these with your Stampin' Write markers or your blends. I'm going to color them, the whole thing in. Let's just do this light. Or you can leave it. Let's see, I have Light Pebbled Path. I'm going to go ahead and color that in too. So now I have them colored in. You could also do that for the bike. I'm not going to do that, but you can. Okay, so now I have my two little pieces here. I'm going to bring that back in. I am going to take my dies out, and I'm also going to take my 2 3/8 punch, and I think that will fit that nicely. Let's see, I might use the punch instead. Yeah, I think I'll use the punch. Whoop, those are not the right dies. Those are my alphabet a la mode. Here's the stylish dies, and you can use those, but I'm going to forego that and use my punch this time. I'm going to bring in my black cardstock, and I'm just going to pop out 2 of those. I am going to take these little guys and glue them right on here. And again, I'm going to use dimensionals, so I have my mini dimensionals. I'll use those, just so it's more 3D. Now he shows up even better. We're going to go ahead with little Rocky Raccoon here. Okay. And we'll add him onto that one. And then I am going to arrange these wherever I want. I think I'm going to slide that down. I'm going to slide it up. I'm going to add these little guys right here. Look how cute. Now for this, I am going to use dimensionals again because there's ribbon there and I want it to definitely stick. So I'm going to use some dimensionals on either side of that. And it's really more of a 3D. It is going to go in a page protector. It will push it down a little bit, but you'll still be able to see that it pops up a little bit. A lot of people ask me, well, how do you know what size mattings to cut? Unless I have a specific picture, I don't. But I know that I have pictures I can cut down and fit onto those mattings. I'm going to add this one right here. And there you have an adorable page ready for some pictures. To finish it off, let's add a little bling. And let's see which ones I have here. I should have some bling here. Let me uncover it. Wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Okay, I am going to be adding the In Color 2022-2024 pearls. They just have a nice iridescent color to them, and I really like that. So I'm going to add some of those. Make this little guy pop out even more. And there you have an adorable page ready for some pictures. Now I will have still shots of this page on my blog, stampersdelight.com. Again, all of the links are below, so you're going to want to check that out. This is my July host code, so don't forget that. What do you think? That really adds to it. And then, of course, you can do some journaling on this. But for now, that is my page. I hope you enjoyed this segment of Scrapbook Sunday 101. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook. Give me a thumbs up. It really does all count, and it does help. Leave me some comments, and I will write back to you. I do check out all the comments. So until next time, thank you for tuning in, and keep on scrapbooking, scrapbookers. Bye.